Yeah, Solid Hill TDS, what's up? Yeah, come on. I.O.W. Sports Network, late night edition. Let's go. Come on.
We about to raise the bar. Wild card mark. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mark. We about to raise the bar. Wild card mark. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mark. Hey. L Boogie with the hot flame, ashtray full of top names, little tree for your membrane. This the 9-hour time frame. I just snatched up a 6-pack, got my hands on a lid pack, whipping up a little batch of snacks. Yeah, man, I think I'm all set. Late night, can't sleep, go ahead and just tap in. Better grab you a cold one, and we about to get some laps in. Wild card on the microphone, he'll hit you with a couple flurries. Y'all need to just strap in for some entertainment sports commentary. We about to raise the bar. Wild card mark. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mark. We about to raise the bar. Wild card mark.
Yo, what is going on? What's going on, people? How we doing? Happy Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Yes, it's technically still Cinco de Mayo in the Midwest and on the West Coast. So East Coast, hope you enjoyed your Cinco de Mayo. Hope you stayed safe. Hope you, had a great time. But most importantly, you got home safe and sound. You left, or you got back the same way you left, in one piece, alive. All right. So hope everybody enjoyed their Cinco de Mayo. Salute to all my real Spanish friends. I know it's not Independence Day on Cinco de Mayo. It is a made-up holiday for Americans to drink a lot of tequila and eat a lot of tacos. I get it. All right, it's Americanized. I get it. But we're Americans and we love the shit. All right. Love tacos, love tequila. But regardless, hey, you're tuned into another episode of I.O.W. Sports Late Night Owl Edition. You're with your man Wildcard Mara. It's episode 444. All right. My man Bobby G. Shout out my man Bobby G. Y'all shout out to the tribal chief of the podcast game. That's my brother right there. All right. I acknowledge D, my brother. All right, my brother from another mother. Hey, let's just get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, we had some damn good basketball tonight. All right. Obviously, we had two great comebacks from the road teams tonight. All right. Boston, I don't know what you was doing. All right. Well, I know what you was doing. Let's just talk about the elephant in the room. All right. See, this is what you saw with Boston is the epitome of what's wrong with new age basketball. And what I mean by that is what's wrong with new age basketball is this shit right here. Boston is up 20 plus. All right. Up 20 plus. All right. Why in the hell did you chuck up 63s? Huh? Look, I may be old school. That's fine. All right. I'll be 38 this summer. All right. So I'm kind of stuck in between, being big bro to the youngins, to the YNs. All right. I'm big bro. I'm to the YNs. But I'm little bro to the old heads. So I'm kind of stuck right in that middle. All right. So I caught the last bit of knuck and buck, rough and tough, hand checking basketball, NBA. All right. And I was brought into this world of analytics, shoot the three. All right. So here's the problem I have with Boston's way of play. It's okay if you win a championship and you're shooting at an efficient clip. All right. I understand, analytics say, hey, shoot the three, shoot the three, shoot the three. But you ain't got to keep shooting the three just because the analytics say so. You went 15 of 60 behind the arc. You missed 45 threes. Up big. And then you wonder why you lost. I just got to look at that stat. Obviously, I watched the game. But I just got, if you didn't watch none of that game and you just pull out the stat sheet and the first thing you saw was 15 of 60, and then you look at the final score, you'd be like, well, hell, I know why you lost. You took 45 attempts, just completely missed. Say you take those 45 attempts, you scoot your ass in by 15 feet. Even get the midi. Get to the free throw line. Get to the cup. Do whatever. But the fact that you miss 45 threes and you wonder why you lost. Hey, man. What my man Snoop say on Two of America's Most Wanted? So you can live by the gun and die by the gun. And that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. You live by the three-point shot, you're going to die by it. And it caught you today, Boston. It caught you. It caught you because you decided today, hey, I'm just going to throw up 63s tonight. That wasn't sound strategy. Just saying, wasn't sound strategy. And then you look at the final score and you wonder why you lost. I love Joe Mazzulla. He's done a fantastic job. He's got a championship in his pocket. He does. Sometimes does he? I think the guy kind of outsmarts himself sometimes. At some point as a coach, you saying, hey, we missing a lot of threes. I'm not going to keep letting y'all jack him, keep throwing them threes up. If you shoot another three, I'm pulling you out. Pulling you out of the game. At some point, you got to get stern as a coach and tell these, millionaires, majority of them are in the NBA, hey, man, I get it. Three looks good, all right? Cameras on you. You got that nice pose. Your follow through look nice. Okay, it's cute now, but it ain't going in. Not tonight. Scoot in. At some point in time, you got to say as a coach, timeout. All right, let's regroup. We're not making it. We're not making it three tonight. Let's get closer. Like at one point in time, did you say, hey, maybe we're not going to wait till we blow this 20-point plus lead to finally smarten up and play actual sound and fundamental basketball? Come on now. What are we doing? What are we doing, Boston Celtics? You cost yourself a game. And the way that this series is going to go, because y'all don't like each other, the proximity of the fan bases of the teams, hey, every game going to be tight. Every game going to be close. It's going to be one of those type of, dare I say, type of matchups where it's going to come down to those last few possessions, probably every game. So if that's the case, you ain't got time. You ain't got time to sit here and give up a game because you want to shoot 63s, miss 45 of them, and then wonder why you lost a 20-plus lead. Just look at that stat right there. Don't look at nothing else. Just look at that one right there. Look at attempts. Look at the misses. You can't take 63s as a team and miss 45 of them. That's not winning basketball. Not even close. Not even close to winning basketball. But at the same time, hey, let's just give the Knicks their credit. All right. I'll go in more depth about this game tomorrow because tomorrow will be Taco Tuesday and talking with Randy. Randy will be in the house tomorrow. But let's be honest. We just got to give the Knicks a little bit more credit in this game. One, they didn't quit. All right. Anybody in that situation, any team in that situation, down 20 plus, Just getting it handed to you. Most people would have folded and just be like, hey, we concede. That's y'all. Y'all got it. They ain't do none of that. And I don't blame them, because why should you concede? If the game ain't over, you play to the whistle. You play till the clock hit 0. They kept playing, kept chipping, kept going at it. And then next thing you know, clock strikes 0. Who's on top? Thanks for taking those 45 misses behind the arc. Boston will gladly come in your house and steal game 1. Because that's exactly what happened. I know a lot of people say, oh, well, Boston fumbled it. Yes. Yes, they did. Got too cute for their own good. 45 minutes behind the arc don't help. Yeah, they fumbled it. Yes. But I'm more inclined to give a little bit more credit to the team that, 1, didn't quit, and 2, boy, they made sure they fought. So when it got to the nip and tuck time, when it got to the crunch time, you saw who showed up. Mikal Bridges made a great defensive play. All right. Hey, don't tell me defense don't matter in the NBA no more. That's a lie. I just saw a play win a game tonight. I just saw a defensive play win a game tonight. All right. All right. So don't tell me basketball, their defense don't matter no more. That's a lie. I just saw win a game. All right. My man O's in the house. What's up, O? We gave a 20-point lead and we didn't deserve to win. Ugly ass performance. Yeah, gotta stay. Hey, that's part of it. That is part of it. And I'm actually kind of shocked that Boston gave that game away. You're defending champions. You're supposed to have this championship pedigree, championship DNA amongst your franchise. What are you doing giving up a 20-point lead? You don't win championships giving away 20-point lead. All right? You just don't. So as much as a lot of people want to say, oh, Boston gave it away, and they did. They dropped the bat. All right? You got to step on their neck. When you got your foot on somebody's neck, hey, man, you got to end it. In sports, I'm talking about in sports, y'all. Figuratively, when you on somebody's neck, you got to end it. All right? You don't give them a chance to breathe. You don't give them a chance to get life back in the game. You don't give them a chance to do nothing. No. For those who play sports long enough, you know good and damn well, you got to end it. Got to end it. Don't give them nothing. Can't give them nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it's supposed to be. That's just how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to win. All right? And go out there and shut them down. All right? No playing around. This is playoff time. Say what you want, but Boston, you can't do that. You can't do that. I know. It's just game 1. Oh, but Mar, you're blowing it out of proportion. Am I? Am I? This is playoffs. Playoffs. You got to go get the games. It's the best of 7. You better get the 4 before they do. They got 1 now because you messed around. You messed around and let them get 1. Hey, man, some people might think I'm blowing it out of proportion. I don't care. Just the way that went down for Boston, I would be upset. If I was a Boston fan, I would be upset with Joe Mazzulla as a coach. Why didn't you nip that shit in the butt? All right? You notice your team as a team is not making a 3. Timeout. Next motherfucker shoot a 3, you're done. I'm being serious. As a coach, you got to put your foot down. Hey, man. This ain't... Next motherfucker shoot a 3. You're sitting next to me. Bars. I'm telling you. I would drop bars on that whole bench. Next motherfucker shoot a 3 sitting next to me. What you want to do? Let's go play basketball. Let's go play basketball. You can't get too cute. Not in the playoffs. You can't let people stay in the game when you got their foot on their neck. Not in the playoffs. can't. And this, like I said, maybe I'm over proportionate, maybe I'm overhyping it, but every game matters. Every game matters. You can't do that. Boston, I hate to say it, but you don't want to look back at this game. If you are to prevail and move on to the ECF, you don't want to, if you don't get to the ECF, you're going to look back at this game and be like, damn, that was a one. That was the one that got away. If this goes to game 7, if this series goes to 7 and they end up losing, they're going to come back to this game and be like, damn, that was a one. We had it. Now look at us in Cancun. All right. Y'all can say I'm over hyping and being, over exaggerating now. Okay. I've seen crazy. We've all seen crazier shit happen in sports. Y'all remember when the Yankees let the Red Sox come back in the ALCS? They probably did the same thing. Oh man, we got these jokers. They down 3-0. And they cursed. They ain't won nothing in 86 plus years. We got these jokers. What happened? Game 1 happened. Nah, we still got them. Okay, they won 2 games. No, we ain't nervous. We still got them. Okay, it's 3-3. Hey man, we might want to put an end to this. It's too late. Momentum is there. It was on their side. Boston said, hell no, Yankees, y'all just gave us the greatest comeback in sports history. Thank you. And they went on to win the championship. It's playoff time, baby. You gotta put that. You gotta end it. You're right. Can't go down 1-0 with home court. Yeah. Hey, Kate. Now you're forcing yourself to make this at least a 6 or 7 game series, because the way that New York is playing, they're not gonna lay down. All right, and I'll talk more about the Knicks tomorrow with my man Randy. He'll be here tomorrow. And Missoula was normally calls awesome play calls. The Tatum and Brown in the 4th and OT were horrible play calls. Hey, I think the play calling was so horrible is because, just like the rest of the team, Joe Missoula was asleep at the wheel too. That performance was indicative of his, what should I say, urgency, his attention to detail. You know what I'm saying? Those play calls were indicative of a coach that thought, oh, man, I had it in the bag. Oh, they coming back? What do I do? How do I react? Well, I'll tell you how to react, Joe, is you don't let your team get into that situation. Look, I get it. It's NBA. Teams are going to go on the runs, all right? They're going to go on runs, and I get that. But what are you doing as a coach? 1, to minimize that run, and 2, what are you doing as a coach to end the run? All right? Because you can't look, teams are going to go on runs regardless. All right? Can you minimize it? And what I mean by minimize it is if they get in a bucket, can you match their buckets? All right? That's how you minimize runs. You match their buckets. All right? You either match their buckets or you play great defense. And the Celtics are capable of both. So that was just a head scratching, not only performance in the later moments of that game, the fact that you let the Knicks, you did everything in your power to open the door, to keep the door open. When again you shoot 45 threes, you're going to help the team stay in the game. So that just didn't. It was just awful. All right, look, Celtics look great for 3.5 quarters. That's fine. You can look good for 3.5 quarters. But as they learned tonight, as the Thunder learned tonight, if you don't close the door, whether you're at home or not, gotta shut the door. All right? Gotta shut the door. Speaking of Nuggets and Thunder. Man, what a fantastic finish that was. Oh, my goodness. My goodness, what a great game that was. What? You know a great way to follow up one good NBA playoff game is to follow it up with another one. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. But the Thunder found out about the Nuggets the same way the Celtics found out about the Knicks. A 19-6 run to close the game is what got the Nuggets that win. Literally. I mean, I just literally spoke about it. Runs are going to happen. As an opposing team, how can you minimize it? And how can you end it? How can you end it? Oh, I'm glad you brought this. I'm glad you brought this name up. Thank you, O. Good segue. Reason why I'm glad O brought that name up is because Nikola Jokic. All right, I think it's time to have the conversation. Yeah, it's time. Because I was so against it for such a long time. I am finally caving in. I am finally caving in. All right. Say what you want. You can have all the jokes. You can kaka all you want about how he looks, how he move. I don't give a damn. That man Joker. That man Nikola Jokic. Right now in the league. Hear what I'm saying, what I'm about to say to y'all. Right now in this current NBA. Top 5 player. Undebatable. Undebatable. I'm at this point with Jokic. And y'all can come at me in my DMs. I don't give a damn. Y'all can say whatever. I got Hakeem. I got Shaq. And I got Jokic. I don't know what people are going to say. Well, it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I'm 37. I didn't see Kareem Abdul-Jabbar play. All right? I know how good he is because off of highlights, what people say. All right? I was not fortunate enough to watch Kareem Abdul-Jabbar play basketball. All right? At least in his prime. All right? Not in his prime. All right? I'm not old enough. When I go off my GOAT list or who I think is in the top 3 or top 5 list, I go off people that I've seen. All right? I can't talk about Bill Russell. I can't talk about Wilt Chamberlain. I can't talk about, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I can literally talk small amount of Larry Bird. I saw a little bit of him. I saw a little bit of Magic. All right? All right? You got to remember, I was born in 87. So by the time I'm actually cognitively seeing and remember things, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is, not even close to his prime and he pretty much on his way out. All right? So I saw the second half of Jordan's career, which is all the winning part. Saw all the Kobe's, saw all the Bron's, saw all the KD's. So I'm only could talk about people that I've seen. And when it comes to centers, Hakeem Olajuwon, the Dream, is the best all-around center for me. Did everything. Defense, had a box. And when I say he had a bag, he had an offensive bag. All right? Defense, offensive bag. What could he not do at center? Loved his game. All right? If you didn't love Hakeem's game, I don't know what to tell you. Why don't you go ask the quote-unquote GOAT who we went to go see when he needed advice how to get his post game right. All right? Yeah, y'all go ponder on that. So I go Hakeem for the best all-around center for me. I go Shaq for the most dominant center behind Hakeem. And reason why I got Shaq behind Hakeem, go look at the finals. Was it 94, 95? When Shaq and Houston got together? Orlando and Houston. Now Shaq got his numbers. He did. he had solid numbers in that. But when it mattered, Rudy Tomjanovich put Hakeem on Shaq and gave Shaq fits. Go look back at it. When it mattered the most, Rudy Tomjanovich said, hey, Hakeem, go shut the big fella down. And big old African Hakeem Alonso, I'm going to go out there and go do his thug dizzle and hold it down. So, hey, come on. And then third, I'm putting Jokic right there, baby. I'm sorry. Yes. One of the greatest centers of all time. Top 3. For me. Again, I'm not old enough to, fully remember Kareem. I don't know nothing about Bill Russell. I'm not old enough. I don't know shit about Will Chamberlain. And that's what kills me about people with y'all GOAT debates. How y'all basing what y'all saw off of some damn highlights on some damn YouTubes and shit and say that was that man's game? It's literally, highlights are literally cherry picked to make people look good. Y'all do know that, right? Highlights are there to, hey, look at all these great things this guy's doing. There's 48 minutes in a basketball game. That guy wasn't great the whole 48 minutes. There's some ugliness in that game too. It just wasn't shown in them highlights because that's not the point of the highlights. That's what kills me when people want to. Wait, how old are you? You ain't old enough to see no damn Bill Russell. You ain't old enough to see no damn Will Chamberlain. You know? That's what it is. What's going on? Tame. We talking NBA basketball. We talking basketball. My dude, that's what we on convo right now. You kind of missed the convo of Celtics blowing the lead in game 1. Right now we on Nuggets. Nuggets with the big comeback. And I'm just kind of just being honest on how great Nikola Jokic is. I fought it long enough. All right. Me personally, I have fought it long enough in trying to determine how great Jokic is. And I'm done fighting it. He's great. All right. He's great. He is absolutely great. He is absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, but then young people after the 90s can't say MJ is the GOAT. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that, Omar. I'm okay with kids who didn't see Michael Jordan play and saying that he's not the GOAT. I'm okay with that. Because I think and I hate to bring this conversation up because I am so over the whole Jordan, LeBron, GOAT conversation. But let's be honest, all right? It's generational for the most part. All right. You can only talk about what you've seen as a player and who you prefer. It's all subjective. You're never going to say straight up without a shadow of doubt, this guy is better than that guy. You won't be able to. That's why I listen to people who've seen both players play throughout their whole career. Some of the guys that are a little bit older than me, I talk to them. I'm like, what do you really think about LeBron? What do you really think about this NBA? What do you really think about these kids, these younger generations? I listen to some of those older heads. I still don't take their word as gospel. I don't take their words as gospel because I can't. But I still gotta, Joke is great for sure, but he still gotta eat a lot more bread and cheese to catch Kareem, Wilt, Shaq, and Bill. Hey, and that's why I'm having that conversation. All right? Because I didn't see Wilt. I didn't see Bill. I literally got this little bit amount of Kareem. Yeah, it's cool with the highlights and all that, but I don't know, bro. I don't know. But if they wanted to and only saw highlights, are they not allowed? Hey, people are allowed to say what they want. They are allowed to, hoot and holler and who they think is the GOAT. I'm just saying, me personally, when I have these conversations in debate sports and have these conversations, whether online or in face-to-face with people, just me personally, I have a certain criteria of what makes up my GOAT. That's what I'm saying. I have a certain criteria. I can only, I can't talk about Bill Russell because I didn't see it. I can't talk about Will Chamberlain. I didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? I talk about shit that I've seen, that I've witnessed, that I'm able to educate, like intelligently talk about. Because my thing is, if you can't witness it, if you didn't see it, and if you didn't get the whole glamour of it, I don't think you should talk about it, because you're not. I don't think you are intelligently having a real conversation about it. You know what I'm saying? And that's just my choice. And I'm not telling nobody what to do. I'm just talking about me. All right. Because I like to intelligently talk about things that I know about. And I can't talk about when it comes to Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain and all that in the GOAT conversation. Because then I'm just going off of highlights. And again, highlights are personally clipped to make a person look good. There's no flaws in highlights. No flaws in highlights. That's all. But no, I hear you. I hear y'all. But we had Bill and Wilt's career. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. And I think that's one of the things that, goes into account when you talk about the GOAT debate as well. Accolades and all that stuff. Hey, and I get it. That's part of my formula too. What exactly did you accomplish as an individual, and what did you accomplish team-wise? And I got to factor in what you did team-wise, because, hell, if all your performance doesn't lead to winning, then what are we talking about? If you just over here just getting double-doubles, triple-doubles, and you ain't never made it to the playoffs, what are we talking about? That's the equivalent of empty calories. I eat a bag of potato chips. I eat the whole bag. Guess what? I temporarily satisfied my hunger, but I'm going to be hungry real soon, real quick, because some potato chips are empty calories. So what are we talking about if you score, you're averaging 35, 10, and 5. 35, 10, and 5. But you ain't making it out. You ain't even getting out the play-in. You ain't sniffed the first round. You ain't even got out of the first round. You ain't even no conference finals. Not even that. Then all your stats goes for your stat sheet. It don't equivalent to winning. I like when stats equivalent to winning. That's just me. Got equivalent to winning. I want to hear your criteria, Warren, then I'll simplify it for you. No, I kind of went over it. I had to been, again, for me, rule number 1, I had to been allowed to see it and actually remember it. 2, individual stats. 3, team stats. All right. 4, impact. I know you can't physically probably, impact, put it on the stat sheet, but motherfuckers know what I'm talking about when I mean impact. Impact. So, Russ triple doubles are empty calories. Jokic triple doubles are full course meal. Man, you see, hey, I'm gonna touch the Jokic thing. Because I used to be one of those individuals. I was never a big Russell Westbrook fan. I would say over the last 4 or 5 years, I have grown. Okay, I tell you what made me change my mind about Russell Westbrook. Me being a Lakers fan. And when he was with the Lakers, and I saw the narrative that was thrown on him, and I saw how the media treated him, and I saw how the Lakers had treated Russ. I don't know if y'all remember it this year, but before he left the Lakers, he was probably the only good thing that was going for them. I'm talking about AD was kind of in and out of the lineup, struggling. Bron was in and out of the lineup, struggling. But the only constant that was there before Russ left was Russ. I mean, literally. So I kind of changed my thought process on Russell Westbrook, and because I was one of those people, I was like, man, that triple double, it don't matter, it don't mean nothing, it's empty calories. But I think later in his career, especially once he got to Lakers, I definitely started to grow on a sense of appreciation for Russell Westbrook, I should say. But to this comment, to the back end, yes, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, did y'all see what Jokic did tonight? Did you see what Jokic did tonight? 40 points, 20 assists. Come on, man. Come on. What? Hey, look, I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. All right. Yeah, this man, 15 of 29 shooting. He played 42 minutes, 2 for 6 downtown, 10 of 3, 10 of 13. All right. 22 total rebounds, 17 defense, 5 offense, 6 assists. So 40 and 22 and 6. Oh my goodness. Come on, man. 40 points, 22 rebounds, 6 assists. Come on, man. That's ridiculous. 42 points, I should say. And he threw in 2 blocks for shits and giggles. Come on, man. Stop. This is crazy, bro. Jokic is good. All right. He's just good. He's good. He's good. Yeah. No. It's about playoff wins. I'm right there with you. 100. And, you know, you got to win at the end of the day. And I come into this series before the game started tonight, and I said whoever wins this series is probably going to win MVP. Hey, you got Shea, who's on the other side, and you got Jokic, who I think those two are 1 and 2, and however way you want to put it, for MVP. Well, I think it comes down right here. I think this is whoever wins this series, I think possibly wins the MVP. You know, this is a guess, educated guess. I'm trying to guess as much, but I'm not going to sneeze at what Shea did tonight. 12 of 26, you know. Probably could shoot a little bit better, but it's okay. He got 10 rebounds, 8 assists, 33 points. What I like about his stat line, only 1 turnover. If there's any one knock I had against Jokic tonight, he had 7 turnovers. That's probably the only knock I had against him tonight. Cut down on the turnovers a little bit, you know, and you possibly don't have to go on a 19-6 run to get back in the game and win it. Maybe you don't. So if you clean that up a little bit, maybe you don't have to fight as much to get back in the game. Look, regardless, Shea had a good game. Jokic had a good game. Watch these 2 performances throughout this series. Watch. Just watch them 2. And then watch the stat sheet at the end of the series. Whoever wins that series, do not be surprised if that person walks away with the MVP. But ladies and gentlemen, I just got to be honest with you guys. This is beautiful. This is basketball. 2 great games, back to back. One went into overtime. One was damn near pretty much I don't want to say a buzzer beater, but it was damn near. That Aaron Gordon shot was, game winner. What an absolute Monday night. What an absolute Cinco de Mayo was today. All right, that was good stuff. Good stuff in NBA tonight. But man, we also got to talk about NBA from the weekend. Shout out to the Golden State Warriors. All right. I'm just gonna call a spade a spade. They have championship DNA for real. All right. We know about all the winning they've done as a franchise over the last 10 years, 15 years. We get it. But that DNA still in there. Draymond, Steph, Steve Kerr. You know, that championship DNA is still there. And we can't sleep on Jimmy Butler's playoff experience. We know about all the miraculous playoff runs he didn't have with the Heat. He didn't went to the finals a couple of times, and he's been close. And he's just like, man, I'm right there. I'm right there. I'm right there. This might be the closest, Jimmy might get to it. When they made that trade, I said, ooh, because you really got to look at it. The greatest shooter is Steph. All right. The greatest glue guy, Glue, glue guy in Draymond. He's a glue guy. All right. I ain't asking for that guy to, drop me 20 points or, have 30,000 assists. No. That guy is just going to be the glue guy. He's going to do a lot of things that's just not going to end up on the stat sheet that's going to help my team get to the dub. And that's why he's had a career with Golden State. All right. And then you just got a dog in Jimmy. Y'all remember when KD went there and Steph deliberately deferred to Kevin Durant. Y'all can say he didn't, and we know what's up. When KD was there, he was like, okay, you a bad motherfucker. I'm still a bad motherfucker, but I'm gonna let you get yours. I already got championships, KD. Go ahead, get yours. Y'all can say what you want. And he deferred to KD. Because why not? You let him. But Steph was still the man. All right. Let's not play the phone. So when you have what the Warriors got, and you had Jimmy Butler, who's just a mental, just a dog. Hey man. You thought the dynasty was dead. Got a little bit more breath in it in that dynasty life of the Warriors. Say what you want. Jimmy Butler, I think, that changes things about that Warriors team. All right. Still championship DNA in that building. All right. I'm not shocked that they got past the Warriors. I'm sorry that they got past the Rockets. A 2 seed. Hey, and look, I'll be honest. Rockets, I thought they overachieved. All right. Still young. Still trying to figure out a lot of things. And for them to go from 500 in Ime Udoka's first season with them to a 53+ win 2 seed this year. Oh yeah, they're ahead of schedule. Way ahead of schedule. So I will look out for the Rockets in the near future and be like, oh, okay. Yeah. Because they're going to contend. They're going to be a problem in the West. They took the Warriors to 7. All right. That was a great series. But at the end of the day, hey, when you've been there, you done that, you look at your hand and you say, oh man, my name's Steph Curry. I got 4 rings. Yeah, I just got, oh yeah, we kind of nice too. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just, hey, that was just a friendly reminder to everybody else that, hey, yeah, we still kind of like that. We still kind of good. Yes, we are. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the gusto. We got about 17 minutes left in the show, and I want to spend a nice little, little chunk of time on this one because, man, Kobe Bryant, my man Kobe Bean Bryant, that was my guy. All right, I always loved Kobe. All right, Kobe was my guy. He did an interview 6 years ago with Rachel Nichols. He was at his Mamba Academy. T-Mac was in the building, so you'll hear T-Mac's voice in this as well. But he said something that is aging like fine wine right now. Aging like fine wine because he told no lies. Let's take a listen to what Kobe said.
Of course, crazy streak this season. What do you think of what he's doing right now?
Well, I think I'm not a fan of in terms of winning championships. I don't think that style is ever going to win championships. But at the same time, you have to keep your team's head above water to win games. So you have to do what you have to do to win games. And he's doing that, right? Now, I think...
So are you saying you don't think James Harden and the Rockets, as constructed, can win a title?
Not with this style of play, it won't win, right? With one player dominating the ball. Now when you have Chris Paul come back and you have more movement, to the offense, where you move guys around, where you're harder to find.
And Chris Paul's
Now
back,
that's
but you
something
mean more in the
yeah, because listen, if you take one player, you put him at the top of the key, or you put him on the wing, and you're running screen rolls, you're always in front of the defense. The defense can key on that, particularly in the playoffs, and that's easy to defend. Yeah, it's easy to defend. Now, what he's doing is absolutely remarkable, though, and I think it's a testament to how remarkable it is, because people are now trying to minimize what it is that he's doing. I mean, he's doing some phenomenal stuff.
Did you hear what Kobe said? R.I.P. the GOAT. That's my GOAT. All right. I love some Kobe Bryant. I might be biased. I don't care. It's subjective. But he is a savant of the game, student of the game. Was R.I.P. Kobe. But it's a couple of things in just that 1 minute clip that I grabbed. All right. Pause. I did hear the part where T-Mac and Kobe pretty much said the same thing at the same time. It's easy to guard. So there's two basketball minds that know exactly what the hell they're talking about. All right. That's one. I picked up on that. Two. All right. This was 6 years ago when James Harden was going on that crazy offensive scoring, won a couple MVPs when he was with Houston and did all that. Okay. So just put it in context. Now, Kobe said this 6 years ago. He said that style of play, of one player being dominant, of having the ball all the time, you know, it's not winning basketball. It's not championship winning basketball. Now, here's where Kobe was right. He was right about that when it comes to James Harden. Because James Harden's style of basketball play, being a very ball dominant, you know, being a point guard, even though he's not a point guard, and having that, you know, pretty much taking the air out of the basketball, you know, dribble, blah, 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 shoot, then, you know, when you have that style of basketball, is not going to win championships. I think Kobe was 100% right. Now, here's where Kobe was kind of wrong, but he was still right. And if you follow what I'm about to say, you understand what I'm saying. Here's where Kobe was kind of wrong, but still right. All right. Now, I do agree with Kobe that playing that style of basketball that James Harden does, being very ball dominant, you know, point guard when you're not a point guard kind of style of play, is not going to win championships. It's not. I 100% agree with that. Here's the anomaly to what Kobe's saying. LeBron James. He's an anomaly to what Kobe just said. Follow what I'm saying? Because if you really look, James Harden and LeBron James have a similar style of game. The only difference is that I would say James Harden has more of he has way more an offensive bag than LeBron. All right. If y'all really look at LeBron, he got no bag. All right. He got no moves. He's just big. And he dribbles like a big dude. So stiff. He ain't got no moves. He's just a big dude. And when he gets moving, you kind of get the hell out the way because it's a tank and you get out the way. But if y'all really look at it, Brown ain't got no bag. He dribble like a stiff dude. He play basketball on Blue Chew. All right. He's stiff. All right. And not literally. These are all, you know, analogies, folks. Just follow what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that LeBron is the anomaly to what Kobe Bryant is saying, is because, yes, LeBron and James Harden have similar playing styles. And it's not championship caliber type of playing style. You don't remember? Remember when 2007 LeBron went up against the Spurs? Because LeBron was doing what James Harden was doing. I'm just going to wheel my team to a championship. No, you can't. Because willing your team to a championship is not a team. It's LeBron and the Cavaliers. It was James Harden and the Rockets. It wasn't the Rockets. The moment that you are separated by name, you are not part of that team, bro. So when you see LeBron all of a sudden go to Miami, surround himself with two more great all-stars and They fill out the rest of the roster with, proven vets that have, ring chasing. Just need them, last little moments of their NBA career to be on a high note with, going out as a champion. There was a couple of guys on that roster. Y'all can fake the phone if you want to. There was a couple of guys on that roster that was specifically ring chasing. All right. LeBron is the anomaly to what Kobe is saying, only specifically because, hey, I'm not going to keep trying to wheel my team to the championship. Hey, I'm going to take my talents down to South Beach. Or I'm going to go back home to Cleveland after they just drafted that guy from Duke named Kyrie Irving. And he's a damn good point guard. I can go back to Cleveland and win one. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, just let me team up with AD. Let me get Dwight Howard. Get a couple other cats. Oh, yeah, man. Thank you for giving me about 4 months off for the bubble. Yeah, I'm rested now. All right, LeBron's an anomaly to that. Say what you want. He's an anomaly to it. But his game is not too far off from James Harden. Obviously, James Harden has the better offensive back. But they pretty much play the same game. You're going to, dribble the air out the ball. Take bad shots. All right. Not every shot that LeBron takes is one of the smartest. There's some shots I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Just being ball dominant. That's why when you get those teams, they don't have a point guard because they're relying on James Harden or LeBron James to be that point guard. Sometimes it don't always work out. Sometimes a point guard is there for a reason. A point guard. Imagine that concept. A point guard actually doing point guard thing. Yeah, who would have ever thought of that? But I'm just saying, LeBron James is the anomaly to that. But LeBron James and the Lakers got something else to worry about. What their future gonna look like? And as we get to the last 8 minutes of the show, come on, y'all, can we have this real conversation? Can we have a real conversation about LeBron James? All right. I'm just of the the thought process that if I feel like I can't win, I've done enough. Okay. If LeBron James was here right now, I would just ask him straight up. I would just ask him, what else do you have to prove? No, seriously. What is your driving factor to continue to play basketball? Specifically the NBA. Because my thing is, he's made plenty of money. So money ain't the driving factor for him right now. It can't be. All right. You got 4 championships. Is that not enough? Huh? Is that not enough? I hope it is, because the way that your career is going, you're going to have a stack team to get a championship. He's not winning no championship no time soon. I don't see it. I don't. So it can't be the money, can't be the championships. It can't be the stats, is it? I mean, you damn near got every offensive stat. What exactly does LeBron James need to play any more basketball for in the NBA? I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just having a general conversation because I'm talking about the future of the Lakers and on LeBron James. He can say he's coming back for another year and whatnot. That's fine, bro. That's fine if you want to come back or not. But me as a Lakers fan, I'm okay if you don't come back on the team. I'm good. I really am. A lot of people say, "Oh man, you say that he brought y'all a bubble." Okay, that's fine. Thank you for that bubble championship. I still think it's dookie, but come on, man. What exactly is LeBron James going to play for now? He has it all. He has it all. Me as a Lakers fan, I am okay with not having LeBron James on that roster next year. Here's what you do. If I was a Lakers GM, if I was Rob Pelinka, all right? If I was Rob Pelinka, I'm being dead ass serious. If you were able to move off of Anthony Davis, you're able to move off of LeBron James. I repeat, if you were able to move off of Anthony Davis, you're able to move off LeBron James. You already have your star for the foreseeable future in Luka Doncic. People ain't gotta like it. People ain't gotta love it. All right, but he's there. All right, he's going to be the future for the Lakers until they see fit. All right, until they see something else that's going to change their mind. Until that's just it. All right, build around Luka. All right, I'm just being honest. He is institutionalized. He has had such a long career and routine that he knows nothing except that basketball loop. Yeah, that is a fair statement. But I will also say that LeBron James has done so well business-wise that he has enough businesses to keep him occupied. That's not basketball. I'm just serious. He has all these companies with his homies and all this stuff. You got things to keep you busy when you retire. All I'm saying is what left does he have to prove? Got all the offensive stats. You got championships, hella money. I mean, when you start running out of factors to play, then what are you doing it for? At that point, I just think you're just bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. And I'm just having this conversation with y'all because I am a Lakers fan. And I'm looking at the future because I have to. Why wait? Why wait? Huh? Why? Why wait? And the crazy thing is that LeBron has a player option. Come June 29th of this year, he has the option to stay or go. Guess what the cap hit is? Just take a guess. Just take a guess, y'all. Oh, that's right. It's $52.6 million. You think LeBron James is going to turn down $52.6 million on a player option for next year? He'll be in LA next year, and that's unfortunate for myself as a Lakers fan. Because we've hit the ceiling. We have hit the ceiling with this LeBron Lakers relationship. I think we hit the ceiling. It's done. You hit the ceiling a few years ago. 5 years ago. The moment you raised that damn championship in the bubble, that was the ceiling, and that was it. You should have started thinking about your future right then and there. Should have blown it up right then and there. I know a lot of people say, why would you blow it up just on a championship? Because I'm a Lakers fan and I saw the team and how they were going. All right? So missing playoffs, barely getting into the playoffs, playing wins, conference finals appearance, in-season tournament win. That shit. Come on, man. Come on, man. But the thing is, LeBron is his value on the court is $1 million or vet men. He sells seats. Want to see him continue till the wheels fall off. I hear you, but I'm a Lakers fan. Let him go sell seats somewhere else. I'm just being serious. Lakers are in the biggest media market. They can sell themselves. Hell, they don't even have to sell. They don't even have to sell out the arena. They get enough money off of just being the namesake of the Lakers. Now, when it comes to LeBron, if he wants to continue to play basketball, that's fine. I'm just saying, me personally, Wildcard Mara, as a Lakers fan, I do not want a 41-year-old guy who's eating up $52.6 million on my contract, on my team, and I'm not going to get a championship for it. I can't do it. It's just a bad business decision, in my opinion, and it doesn't make the team better. I'm just sorry. I would rather take the value that is the name of LeBron James and sell him to one of those other 29 teams in the NBA and tell them, say, hey, he'll boost your ticket sales up still. And if you do it right, I mean, you might have to sell your soul to the devil, but if you do it right and get the right pieces around Bron, you might win a championship. Got to have a lot of stars in line for you, though. Just saying. I would really consider it if I'm Rob Pelinka. Pull the trigger on LeBron James. Say, hey, man, go ahead and sign your play option, but are you cool with sign and trade? Obviously, you get the veto where we send you. But I'm just saying, man, it's getting tougher and tougher to want to. I mean, look, just go look at the history of the Lakers. They won the championship in 2020. I think the year following that, they missed the playoffs. Another year was, getting bumped out the play-in. Then another year was, they somehow make it to the conference finals. Then they followed up with first-round exits. So it's kind of like you got that one high in a bubble championship. Everything else is just falling short. And people can say whatever they want. When you're a Lakers fan, when you're a Boston Celtics fan, when you're a New York Yankees fan, all right, your expectations is championship or that season's a failure. And that's not our fault as fans. That's just what we got accustomed to as fans. That's what you've been giving us as a franchise for over the last, for me, over the last 37 years. It's championships for me, Lakers fans. You know what I'm saying? I saw 5 for Kobe, and I saw 1 with LeBron. All right? Look, it's all subjective. I don't know how y'all feel. Y'all jump in the comments. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about Bron in the future of him and the Lakers. What should they do? I just told y'all what I think they should do. They should part ways. Get whatever value you can and build for your future. Because his name's Luka. That is your future. And build around it. That's just me. That's just me. But hell, what do I know? I'm just a, podcaster in the middle of America, Kansas City, Missouri, and I don't know nothing. I don't know a damn thing. All right, y'all. We're going to bounce up out of here. All right. I went about three minutes over on the hour, but it's all good. Yeah, it's my podcast. Do whatever the hell I want. So appreciate everybody in the comments, man. No, for real. I appreciate y'all. I really do. I really appreciate y'all, man. Why don't y'all do me a favor? Bottom of the screen, like, share, subscribe. So all those social media platforms, I.O.W Sports Network, right here. Bam, right there, my finger. That's my personal Twitter page. All right. You want to chop it up with me personally, because I do have other projects outside of I.O.W Sports Network. So, hey, I'll be posting all my stuff right there if you want to follow me and talk sports with me personally. Hey, I appreciate all the love and the support. We'll be back tomorrow night. And we'll be back at our normal time of 10 p.m. Central. All right, 11 Eastern. I started late tonight because I literally was enjoying that Denver OKC game. I was like, I can't get distracted. I want to watch the finish of this game. But it was a phenomenal game. But hey, y'all make sure y'all come back tomorrow. We'll chop it up. Randy will be here tomorrow. I know he'll be geeked up because his Knicks got the dub tonight. And he'll say F Boston. But I need to remind him to relax because Detroit gave y'all scares. So you might want to relax. But shout out to him and his Knicks. They got a dub. But y'all tap in with us tomorrow. All right. Hey, it's been fun. But until then, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Hey, Wildcard Mar, I'm out. Peace.
Yeah. Solid Hill TD, yes, what's up? Yeah, come on. I.O.W. Sports Network, late night edition. Let's go. Come on.
We about to raise the bar. Wild card mark. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mark. We about to